The NFL championship games are set to be played tomorrow. 4 teams, 2 games. The losers go home and the winners go on to play each other in the Super Bowl. If you've ever watched football, and especially if you had an opportunity to be down on the field and stand next to the players, one thing stands out. Those guys are huge, and they are in exceptionally good physical condition. My desire to play college ball ended when one coach talked about 100 100-yard wind sprints. Day after day, year after year, they run and run and run to get in shape. They spend hours a day strength training by lifting weights and battling each other on the field. All of that requires a tremendous strength of will to win over self and the other player. Their strength of will isn't quite as visually obvious, but it is there to be seen. Many times the victory doesn't go to the strongest player, but the one most determined to win. When those men line up against each other, they have to want to beat the other man, and unless the talent disparity is too great, the winner is usually the one with the strongest will to win, all in hopes of becoming Super Bowl champion. Life as a Christian is like that in several ways. We have to run and run and run in order to learn how to endure. Therefore, since we have so great a cloud of witnesses surrounding us, let us lay aside every encumbrance and the sin which so easily entangles us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. Hebrews 12:1. We need to push hard against the weights and other contestants to get into condition for the battle. Therefore, I run in such a way as not without aim. I box in such a way as not beating the air, but I discipline my body and make it my slave, so that after I have preached to others, I myself will not be disqualified. 1 Corinthians 9:26 and 27. And we have to have the strength of will to defeat the strongest opponent we will ever face, ourselves. Everyone who competes in the games exercises self-control in all things. 1 Corinthians 9, verse 25. In this struggle, we have 2 great advantages. First is the prize we are striving for is so much better than a Super Bowl trophy as it is everlasting. Then they do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable. 1 Corinthians 9:25. And it's heavenly, for bodily discipline is only of little profit, but godliness is profitable for all things, since it holds promise for the present life and also for the life to come. 1 Timothy 4, verse 8. Past Super Bowl winners have talked about suffering a letdown after the game when they realize all that work was for a very short-term high, and the work to reach it again starts the next day. Second is that we have the ultimate champion leading the way on our team, Jesus, our captain. But we see Jesus, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he, by the grace of God, might taste death for everyone. For it was fitting for him, for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, and bringing many sons to glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings. Hebrews 2, verses 9 and 10. If you watch the games tomorrow, remember this one thing. They're fighting for a temporary crown only. Hopefully you're on the Lord's team, fighting for the eternal crown. It's the only one really worth the effort. Well, tomorrow's Morning Minutes in the Bible returns to Balaam's talking donkey. Until then, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.